So came into 2026 with a New Year's resolution of I'm not going to buy just unnecessary stuff. I've got a couple of holidays I'm going on this year, so you know I'm going to save some money, and that lasted 6 days. 6 days that lasted, and I already broke my New Year's resolution. I bought a new thing, and it's something I don't generally need, but yeah, thanks to watching a lot of YouTube over the Christmas period, seeing other people having these, I had to get it. Not that I need it, but I purchased it anyway, and I bought the DJI Neo 2. Now, I have the first DJI Neo. Great. It's a great drone. Absolutely love it. To be fair, the only time I've really used it since I bought it, it was just after I got it, and it was while we were out riding our bikes. It followed me through the woods. It did a really good job. But yeah, that's probably the one time I used it. So like I said, don't really need this, but saw people with it, and I thought, yeah, I need to get it. And I got the Motion Fly More kit, so it comes with the goggles for FPV, the controller, and the drone, extra batteries. And yeah, let's get into it because I'm quite excited. So yeah, scan the QR code, bloody blah. We'll start getting this out. Drone itself. The headset, which I'm excited about. And the reason I got this specific kit, it's quite simple really. I want to get into FPV drones, and I was looking at the other DJI drones that that do the FPV, and this was the cheapest way to actually get the headset and the controller, so that if I wanted to get the, I think it's pronounced Avatar, but yeah, it was really expensive to get the goggles and everything with it. So I thought if I get the Neo 2, get the goggles, get the motion controller, I will have everything, and then if I just want to get the drone, the Avatar 2 at a later date, I can. So open it up. We have spare rotor. We have two spare rotors, USB-C cable, instructions, stickers, and a little screwdriver. We've got the extra batteries. I quite like how small and compact this is. The controller, which I'm going to need to get used to because I believe it does work on motion as well. So although I do have this controller, I do also have the controller from the first Neo when I bought the Fly More kit with that. So if I don't get on with the other controller, then I've got a backup. Not that you actually need a controller for these. And then obviously the headset. Now this is my first time seeing this headset, and it's I like it. Obviously you got the remove these tabs before use. So let's see if it's comfortable. Weirdly, without even adjusting it properly and setting it all up, it does feel really nice and comfortable. It's quite light as well, especially compared to my VR unit. But the main feature, the Neo 2, comes with the extra sensor on the back compared to the first one. I think it's to actually help it with range and everything else. But yeah, bigger footprint. But I like it. I do. It's a little bit larger, but it is an overall a better drone. So yeah, you'll notice you've got extra screens, sensors on the front. I have actually bought some covers to protect it. So some of the differences on the Neo, it doesn't actually have the true obstacle avoidance. It only has a basic downward sensor for the hoverability, although it did a really good job actually moving around the woods when I was on my bike. But this is supposed to be an awful lot better. The Neo 2 has the omnidirectional obstacle sensing. It lets it avoid obstacles in all directions, which is going to be a huge bonus, especially for beginner flyers. The wind resistance, the Neo 2 has a better wind resistance and can track subjects faster, up to I think it's 12 milliseconds compared to the 8 milliseconds on the original one. Flight time, 18 minutes on the Neo 1 and 19 minutes on the Neo 2, so you get a slightly longer flight time. So the cameras themselves, the Neo has a single axis gimbal which only tilts up and down with basic stabilization. The Neo 2 has a dual axis mechanical gimbal with tilt and roll for smoother footage and better overall stability. The video quality comparison on these is the original Neo has 4K up to 30 frames per second maximum, where the Neo 2 has 4K at 6 frames per second plus a 4K slow motion of up to 100 frames per second and 2.7 vertical video for social media clips. They both use a 12 megapixel half-inch sensor, but the Neo 2 has a larger aperture compared to the Neo for improving low light capture. The Neo does have voice control and basic auto motions, obviously if you're not using the controllers or anything like that, and the Neo 2 adds to that by having gesture control, palm return, but more intelligent shooting modes like master shots, dolly zoom, and enhanced subject tracking. The Neo 2 also adds a small status display on the drone right on the front for easy mode and battery info. The Neo doesn't actually have this, but it does have the little lights on the top. It's great because obviously, although I do have the FPV headset and everything else, you don't need any of the controllers. You can just go out and buy the drone itself, just save some money, you know, so you don't actually need any of the controllers at all. You have the app, you can control it via the app, but you also have, you know, stuff on the actual drones to be able to select what mode that you want to do. Now, storage wise, the Neo has the 22GB internal storage, but the Neo 2 has upped it to 49GB internal storage, more than double, letting you record longer without transferring files as often. So yeah, you could be out doing a long shoot with this and you don't have to worry about getting it back, transferring the file data and everything else, which does help, especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere. But at the end of the day, the Neo, still a great drone, really affordable, especially if you just literally have it as the drone itself, less than £200, one battery, no controllers or anything. Is a really good drone. Highly recommend it. Now obviously the Neo 2, like I said, didn't really need to buy it, but you know, the better camera, better video quality, advanced safety for obstacle avoidance, and stronger tracking, more creative shooting features, all of that sort of stuff is what made me buy it. Yes, I've only used the Neo once, but I'm hoping to get out in the spring, get the bike out, get it dusted down during the real nasty weather that we've been having recently. It's not been the best time to get my bike out, but yeah, I'm hoping to get this out and get some great shots out on my mountain bike. I love going for a ride. We've got the wife's car where we can take both our bikes out, go out to the New Forest and enjoy ourselves, and that's what this is going to actually do. Don't get me wrong, this did the job perfectly well, But if we want to get in the thick of it, this is going to actually handle it a lot better by avoiding the trees, that sort of stuff. So that was the main reason why I upgraded to the Neo 2. But if you want something to follow you around, get some great shots, I do recommend the Neo. And I'm probably going to be, I don't know if I'm going to sell this or not. And the reason why I have actually taken so long to actually shoot this video, I was actually waiting for a delivery from AliExpress because I found this. Now, this is a storage bag for the Neo 2. I saw this originally on Amazon, but Amazon wanted, I think it was something crazy like 40, 50 pounds. And I picked this up for less than 20 on, this is exactly the same one as well. The same logo on the front, the whole kit and caboodle. And I picked this up for less than £20. But it stores all of the drone's bits in. So headset, gets squared away in there. I am going to go back and sort all of this out and have a proper look at it in a bit. But battery pack can sit nicely in there. You also actually have a space for batteries on the side there. So if these are if you don't want to have them in there, not a problem at all. And then the drone itself tucks away nicely. And into the case it goes nice and safe. I do like keeping all my stuff nice and safe away in cases, so yeah, that's quite cool. I do actually have to put lens protectors on that I also picked up from AliExpress. But yeah, I'll leave a link to the storage bag and everything I picked up off AliExpress in case you have this kit, or if you're going to buy this kit and you want a decent storage bag. You can actually save yourself some money by yeah, not getting it off Amazon and picking it up off AliExpress. Now, this isn't actually a paid sponsored video or anything like that. I purchased this with my own money. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to go and actually get all this set up and play with it for a little bit, as long as the weather holds off and it doesn't start raining. But yeah, on that note, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Thanks for watching. Adios.